Good morning from a campsite in Yosemite National Park, California. And it was a chilly night. It's actually a chilly morning in the 40s. Sleeping, bagging it up in my cozy tent. It didn't rain last night, which is good. Let's see what's going on this morning here. What's going on this morning? Convenient bathroom right there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot on my last video. I forgot to put these. I forgot to put these wires on last time. I wonder if somehow that's how come the water got in. I don't know. But I didn't want to take any chances, so I put my poncho on just in case. There was a young couple, they were camped out right next to me last night, and they're already gone this morning. Those two were already gone. I was still sleeping in my sleeping bag. All right, it's time for me to get moving and check out some more sights of Yosemite National Park and get myself moving. Just want to see what else here, get you an idea what this park is. I'll post the name of it. I can't think of the name of the camp right now. Different kind of garbage cans here. Use clip, save a bear. That's how they do the trash here. We're in bear country. I haven't seen any bears. I have not seen any bears. See all the camps. That guy's camping out in a Tesla. How cool is that? He's all electric at his campsite. Yosemite National Park map. Once again, no cell phone service here. A very good map. I came in at the Tioga Pass entrance. Past this big mono lake, beautiful lake. Driving by that. But yeah, I came in through Tioga Peak, came in through the entrance, and came all the way down. All through here, beautiful scenery all through here, beautiful lake. And here I am at Porcupine Flat campsite is where I'm at right now, where I camped out at. And then I plan on continuing my route, seeing the natural beauty of Yosemite all through here. And then I'm going to come around through, this is Big Oak Flat Road, okay, coming around through here, Valley View, Yosemite Valley, El Capitan. I've heard of El Capitan. And I'm going to come around through here and go check out Glacial Point, continue through Yosemite Valley, make my way south on Wawona Road. Those are all Native American names. And I want to check out, they've got these big gigantic sequoia trees down here at Mariposa Grove. So I'm going to check that out, and then whatever interesting things catch my eye all through here. But you can see Yosemite is just humongous. So much to see and do here. It would take probably a month to see it all. So it's a place that you probably could come back to and see different things, backpack, and but you have to get like a permit to be able to backpack and camping out in some of these back country areas. Campground reservations, recreation.gov to reserve your campground site, unless it's a first come, first serve. I don't think Yosemite has a first come, first serve in Yosemite. I'd have to double check that, but anyhow, there it is. There's the map. There's the lay of the land here. As I get oriented with this place, they make great maps. Great maps. Peregrine falcon. I most certainly have seen those. Seen the deer. I've seen the woodpeckers already. I have not seen any bears. I'd like to see one. Definitely seen the squirrels. And yeah, I'd love to see some of the waterfalls here if I can go find that. So yeah, there we are, folks. Letting my tent dry out. I put it on the rock, swept it off, got all the pine needles off of it, letting it dry over there. So, all right. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Checking out Luton's Lake. I'm amazed at the size of these trees that have been cut down. The trees out here are humongous. Look at that. Huge. These trees are absolutely huge, and I'm surprised. Oh my gosh, look at the size of these suckers. I wonder why they cut them down. I wonder why they've been cut. Why haven't they been logged out? I don't know. All this wood, you know. You'd think they would have hauled those to have taken to the lumber yard. I don't know. But I'm going to make my way. Yeah, you could see where maybe it was part of the fire control measures. you can see how this was all burned out. Can you imagine that all up in flames? One heck of a bonfire out here. Like a bomb had been dropped through here. Chilly morning, 48 degrees. Getting out early. Local time, 7:43, the 26th of August, 2025. 7:43 Pacific time, so I'm not on my Ohio time. So I've had to adjust a little bit for the few hours change. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful country here. So getting some exercise already this morning, a little morning workout. Morning workout already. Leg strengthening. Haven't been doing any biking or swimming or running. But we're doing a lot of hiking and a lot of walking at higher altitude too. I feel it. I'll be able to run like the wind when I get back to Ohio. Training out here. To give you the idea of the size of this tree that burned out. Look. I could walk around in it. I'm not in the Sequoia National Forest yet, but even the trees here at Yosemite, what I find are just humongous. Humongous trees here. Ancient trees back in the day. Early pioneers came here, and the trees were, the ancient trees that were here. I think 10 men can lock arm in arm around some of them. The stories that were written. But yeah, this is all burned out in here. So you have to go up and then come all the way back down to find this lake. And I found it. Just a beautiful morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It would have been nice to camp out by the lake. They don't allow that. Only designated camping areas. Unless you get a permit, you got to register yourself. Oh, what a beautiful bird. It's blue, but it's not a blue jay. making that noise. You can't see it. Yeah. But he was a blue bird. I never seen one like that before. Here are the woodpeckers. Found the lake. Look at this lake out here in the middle of nowhere. Nearly a mile from the main road. Just me and that woodpecker. There's a couple of them. Chipmunks. Oh, there he is. I couldn't find him. There he is. He's just a little thing. Oh, I just heard something jump in the water. Is there a fish in there? I just heard something splash. I wonder what kind of fish are in here. Huh? Oh man, I would have loved to have camped out next to this. Wake up. Oh man. Out here before the rest of the crowd gets here. Look at that. Just a remnant from the ancient times when the glaciers melted. And you can see the rock piled up over there on the other side of the lake. Yep. It's peaceful. Just you and nature out here. I'd love to see a bear. I haven't seen a bear yet. And there's all this talk about bears and put all your food and hygiene items, scented items in a bear box at night. Because they say they can break into your car. And I haven't seen a bear yet. And I guess 15 bears got hit on the road last year. So there's a strict speed limit here. Can't imagine hitting a bear with your car. But this is it. This is the Yosemite I wanted to see. I heard about it. Boy, the woodpeckers are in full force out here. And I think I read, at least going back 9,000 years, civilization lived in this area. And this is the closest you can get to going back in time, because this is what they would have seen. You know? This is exactly the way it looked when they were here. Another thing I noticed is I look at the greenery, and you see a lot of this See how bright they are? This stuff here grows. I don't know what this is, but you see it around. It grows up here. All right, I'm going to make my way back. See what else I can find in this beautiful place. I can see through that tree. I bet you it got burned out. Wow, look at that. Whew. Man, one strong wind, it'll blow it over. Look at how that fire just burned the inside of that out. Isn't that something? Well, if you needed some shelter from the rain, you can come in here real quick. That'll be somebody's home. Somebody will make that a home. Check this out. On this site, President Theodore Roosevelt sat beside a campfire with John Muir on May 17, 1903, and talked forest good. Muir urged the president to work for preservation of priceless remnants of America's wilderness. At this spot, one of our country's foremost conservationists received great inspiration. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Absolutely amazing. It did not disappoint. So thank you for the suggestions. Somebody suggested to me checking out Yosemite, because I don't think this was originally on my list. But I'm glad that somebody put that bug in my ear, and this is definitely worth coming to see. Long overdue. So nicely done here with all the pull-outs where people can pull over, slow lanes so people can, slower traffic goes to the right every so often, you know, so people can go around those slow trucks. And these walkways, picnic areas, bathrooms. So yeah, it and there's that waterfall way up there. Way up there. And then I guess that's the water coming down through here. Really neat. There's a big old tree. Huge. You don't see these in Ohio. It was Harry Truman. Harry Truman would go on walks, and there was this old tree in town. And he'd walk by that tree and say, "You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job." Whew. And the water's almost like a mist by the time it gets down. Oh man. Oh man. How awesome. How awesome, man. More bugs over here too. There's no bugs at the campsite. I wonder what that is. Huh. Some kind of growth.
This is just like a second fork.